Though the scramble for and partition of Africa is now a topic best discussed in history classrooms, the Kenya Alcohol Control and Policy Alliance (KAPA) says it is not yet history, as many multinational beer manufacturing companies are competing for the alcohol market in Africa at the expense of our economic growth. The alliance says that most of those companies are not welcome in many developed countries, as there are strict laws put in those countries to regulate drinking, prompting them to largely shift base to developing countries.
Young people start to be initiated into these things when they're still early, when they haven't been able to get to the place of making informed choices and knowing that these products are addictive. In fact, the former CEO of Nakada, that is Joseph Kaguthi, whom many of us still remember for his contribution, said that the two gatekeepers to the menace of drugs that we have in this country are alcohol and tobacco.
Sub-Sahara Africa has been the major target for big beer manufacturing companies, as there are many countries in that region with no laws put in place to regulate drinking. The alliance therefore wants to lobby East African governments to develop and implement evidence-based alcohol policies, a task they say is on a successful course, especially in Kenya, with the so-called Mutuzo laws in operation and registering a huge success.
We have a law. It's also important to mention that it's the only law of its kind in this part of the world. Other countries in Africa are benchmarking against our law. Secondly, we have an authority, that was enacted into the other day in July 25th.
When it comes to figures, however, they say in order to realize food security, more energy and resources need to be put in other forms of agriculture in Kenya, which currently has 35,000 hectares of land under barley farming and more than 10,000 farmers involved in the same. Unemployment and rogue politicians have been blamed for overindulgence in alcohol.
When we combine that with unemployment, together with idleness and availability of these drugs, we enlarge what happens. We actually are exposing many young people to dangerous situations, not only to their health, but also to the security at all in their countries.
Overindulgence in alcohol has been known to lead to other vices that lack morals, including unprotected sex, which results to either unwanted pregnancies and or sexually transmitted infections, and this in turn forces the government to use resources that could have been channeled elsewhere in equipping hospitals or looking for ways of taking care of street families.